Welcome to a brand new episode of The Drop, the weekly show that lets you know the hottest games coming out across the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the PC, the Switch, whatever they might be coming out on, we will talk about them right here. Of course, next week is the biggest week of the year. We have both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, both hitting on the 10th and the 12th respectively here in the United States, and then around the world you'll have the PlayStation 5 just a bit later. But if you do want to keep yourself in the know about the hottest games coming out during this incredible launch period, subscribe to the Jam Pack Report and stay up to date. But this week we have some pretty big releases that are kind of kicking off that bit of a holiday launch season with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered and of course DiRT 5, a very big promotional game for this upcoming generation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. DiRT 5 is the bold new off-road racing experience from Codemasters. Blaze a trail across the most iconic routes in the world, drive a huge roster of cars from rally icons to trucks to GT heroes and more. With a star-studded career, 4-player split screen, innovative online action, and the brand new Playgrounds Arena Creator mode, DiRT 5 is the next generation of extreme racing. Blaze a trail across the globe. Take a trip around the world and race over 7 unique routes across 10 different global locations in stunning environments complete with dynamic weather and time of day. Push the limits with incredible cars. Get behind the wheel of an eclectic and exciting roster of cars. Conquer the toughest terrain with boulder-beating machines. Take iconic rally cars to new locations, or feel the power of 900 horsepower sprint cars. Own the spotlight. World-renowned voice talents Troy Baker and Nolan North head up the cast of DiRT 5's career mode. Under the tutelage of Nikon, all eyes are on you to become the new star of an amplified world of off-road racing. Compete or cooperate in off-road action. Local split screen of up to 4 players on offline modes, including career, makes DiRT 5 the perfect couch multiplayer racing game as you battle for position with your friends. Create, share, and discover. Playgrounds is a brand new DiRT experience as you design, discover, and play on player-made racing arenas. Build up and throw down in Gymkhana, Gatecrasher, and Smash Attack events. This is one of the big third-party flagship titles coming out on next-gen hardware. DiRT 5 has been heralded on both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S, and so really, while this game is launching this week on current-gen hardware, it will see its full realization on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S next week, and if you do want to pick it up this week on the PS4 or the Xbox One, it is going to be freely upgraded to the next-gen version. So if you do want to pick it up this week, it is going to be the first big next-gen racing experience that you really see on any of the big next-gen hardware. That being said, I'm sure it's still going to be a fine experience on current-gen hardware as well. And back-to-back this week, we have a lot of racing action. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is coming out on the PS4, the Xbox One, the Switch, and the PC. It's time to reignite the pursuit in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Feel the thrill of the chase and the rush of escape in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Unleash a savage sense of speed both as an outlaw and a cop in the world's hottest high-performance cars. Outsmart the heat or take down lawbreakers with the tactical weaponry at your disposal in a heart-pumping, socially competitive racing experience. Updated with enhanced visuals, cross-platform multiplayer, including the asynchronous competition powered by Autolog, plus all main DLC, this is the ultimate edition of Criterion Games' critically acclaimed Need for Speed debut. It is time to reignite the pursuit. I wish that I could say more positive things about Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, but from the gameplay that we have seen and the comparisons that are available online, ultimately this is the PC version of the 2010 game. So you aren't really going to be seeing any kind of huge monumental improvements. And that comes at a strange time because the term remaster is thrown around relatively freely, and this is not to be confused with a remake. So if you look at something like Shadow of the Colossus or Demon's Souls, the launch game that's coming out on the PlayStation 5, those are remakes. Those have been rebuilt from the ground up, and they are, although similar, fundamentally different experiences than what you originally played back in the day. Now you have a remaster for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which is essentially just kind of upping the textures a bit, maybe the frame rates are a bit more stable, and if you compare it directly to the Xbox 360 version of the game, you can tell a definitive difference, but comparing it to the version of the game that's currently available on Origin, you can't really tell that much of a difference. Now with that being said, if you never played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and you did want to pick it up, it is going to be $40. On top of that, the game is coming out on the Nintendo Switch, which gives you a pretty cool opportunity to have a solid racing title on the go. So this one really comes down to your personal preference and what you want to play, as any game purchase does. But if you do want to pick it up this week, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered is coming out on the PS4, the Xbox One, the Switch, and the PC. And to round out today's show, we have two honorable mentions. First off, Jurassic World Evolution Complete Edition is coming out on the Nintendo Switch, while Descenders is also coming out on the Nintendo Switch as well. But I hope you guys enjoy the final episode of The Drop before the big next-gen consoles launch. What are you looking forward to over the course of the next few weeks, and are you picking anything up this week? How do you feel about Dirt 5? What do you think about Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered? I would love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon, and peace.